Good morning friends, my name is Professor Sulbha Wasnik. I am from MBA department at TGPCT Nagpur Autonomous A+ grade. Okay, so now today I am teach you the subject is e-governance and the topic is first of all we can discuss about introduction of e-governance. Okay, so we can start with content. So first of all we can discuss about learning outcomes, then introduction, then objectives, then their types, after that advantages, then disadvantages, then we can discuss about features, and after that what is the output of e-governance subject. Okay, so let's start. Learning outcomes. So here we can discuss the concept and significance of e-governance and explain the various stages of e-governance. Actually here we can examine the various models of e-governance, okay, and then lastly we can discuss about the analyze and the issues and challenges. Okay, so here after studying this unit we can able to find out some concept and significance of e-governance. So first of all we can start with introduction of e-governance. So first of all, definition of e-governance. E-governance means that is E means electronic. Okay, so e-governance, that is electronic governance or e-governance, can be defined as the usage of information communication technology, that is ICT, by the government to provide facility in the form of government service. Okay, so in that we can discuss about information communication technology that provide government to facilitate government service and some exchange the information, then communication, then transaction and integration of various standalone system and services. Okay, so this is known to be e-governance. E-governance, E means electronic. Okay, so we can discuss in the first unit the online application of e-governance. Okay, that is used for government services. Okay, now next, that is objective of e-governance. So here one of main objective of that e-governance is to establish transparency, then accountability and the governance process. Okay, so here we can find out or we can establish the transparency as well as accountability in the governance process. Okay, next objective is that to reduce government spending on information and services. Okay, so we can discuss about in the second objective that is spending on information of services. Okay, then the main important objective of e-governance is that to increase and encourage people for participate in the governance process. Okay, yeah, that is very important because you all know are all familiar with online performance or online management because all India is in the form of online, that is digital form. So here very important to all of you that to increase and encourage people participation in the governance process. Okay. Then the next topic is type of e-governance. Okay, type of e-governance is very important because e-governance application which is used for the government services as well some business, some citizens, some services as well some employee. Okay, the diversity of e-government services has given rise of different types of e-government that are described in the form of 4 types. One is government to citizen, that is G2C. Next one is government to business. Third one is government to government, and last one is government to employee. Okay, so these all are 4 government e-governance types of e-governance. Okay, so let us discuss about the first type of government to citizen. In government to citizen, where we can use to find some citizen work like mailing or some information, taxes, or sometime they can find about e-governance objectives as well. We can find out some information regarding citizen. Okay, so next type is government to business. In government to business we can discuss about business level of modules. So typically we can find out business domain that are very important in e-governance, because the online e-services and e-business that are used in e-governance application. Okay. Third one is government to government. Yeah, right, that is okay, because government to government means government have a government project and government also have a public information that can be used for past or future data. And also government to government means in that some for example voting, then EVM machine, so we can use in government to e-governance. Okay. Last point is government to employee. So in government to employee we can discuss some administration work, mailing list, then online, then transaction we can discuss in government to employee. Okay. So here we can discuss e-governance application and as well some models of e-governance. Okay. So one is G2C, that is government citizen. Government to citizen we can use in hospital, then education, after that online job portals and transportation, right. So first point is transportation, that is traveling, and it means nowadays we can use the facilities of online, that is e-governance application. We can book a ticket for railway ticket as well some planes ticket. So that modules are used in government to citizen. Okay. Next point is hospital. If I want appointment of a doctor or in hospital, so we can use government application of e-governance. Okay. Then third one is education. Yeah, you all know about education, because in COVID pandemic situation there is something related with online work, online education, the application like SWAYAM, NPTEL, MOOC, that is in the form of government to citizen. Okay. Then next point is online job portal. So online job portal also like banking exam or recruitment process or some means any other exam, so that we can use in the government to citizen. Okay. Then next slide is like government to government. In that government to government we can use in the form of live fingerprints, scanning and verification, right. You all know about the biometric thumb, then fingerprints verification, that purpose are used in government to government. Okay. Then electronic entry of reports and paperwork, then e-secretariat, e-police, e-court. If I wanna some use of government to government services, we can use in the police or e-police, that are application of e-court, e-police. Okay. Next point is government to business. So government to business, that is e-taxation, included e-taxation, then getting a license from the government, then secure electronic, then transactions. Yeah, these all are the included in government to business. Okay. Then fourth one is government to employee. We can discuss about these four types of e-governance. So government to employee, that means e-learning method we are available, then share of knowledge among the employees, that also available in the e-learning methods. Okay. Next slide. Yeah, advantages of e-governance. E-governance advantages is very important, because online platform is available, means so digital India, all over India, and means all over world. Okay. So advantages of e-governance means first advantage like less corruption in the administration, some fraud is not making in e-governance, right, with the help of online transaction or online some application. First point is improves delivery and efficiency of government services. Yeah, so government services we can provide some efficiency and improve delivery of online transaction, then improve government interactions with business and industry, as well citizen empowerment through access to information, then more efficient government we can management in e-governance application, as well there is a less corruption in the administration. After that, increased transparency in administration. Yeah, because this administration administration department is like in less corruption in the administration, as well increased transparency in administration. Okay. Now next, disadvantages of e-governance. So here disadvantages of e-governance means one point is very important, in that loss of interpersonal communication. Okay, in that loss of interpersonal communication is occur, then there is a cyber crime, that is disadvantages, because online is there, so social media or social site, then cyber crime is, and leakage of data, that is disadvantages of e-governance. Then high setup cost and technical difficulties. Yeah, you have to work in the online perform or online makers, so we can face to some technical difficulties, right? So that is the disadvantages of e-governance. Then leakage of personal information also. This is all about disadvantages of e-governance. Now next, that is feature of e-governance. Yeah, features of e-governance means application, whatever we can use the applications of e-governance. So first of all, we can use international service, after that economic development, then rural development, then here e-services, mostly we can use in e-services. Means important features of e-governance is that international services. Okay, then in reduce inequality, then economic development. So these all are the features of e-governance. Then e-governance we can discuss in the form of some output occur, or e-governance means we can study about some stages of e-governance. So first is transaction or transparent, then stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. We can absolutely find out 2 stages of e-governance in the online platform as well. With the help of e-governance application, we can perform e-government project, e-government work with the public domain as well as private domain. Then we can find out some government processes as well some private processes with the help of e-governance application. Then we can discuss about some e-governance tools or e-governance model. So in that broadcasting model is occur, then discrimination model we can say, that is broadcasting model. After that critical flow model we have to study. After that comparative analysis model is there. Then institutional communication model. So these all are the model we can discuss in the next slide. Then we can discuss about e-governance applications. So e-governance application is mainly used in some information. We can discuss about e-government as well e-governance services and some online transaction, banking transaction. We have in mobile banking app like Google Pay, Phone Pay. So we can refer online domain for to check the transactions of banking. As well e-governance application we can perform some privatization, that is government to business, government to citizen, then government to employees, then government to government, because government project is occur in e-governance application. Okay, E means electronic. So we can discuss in the first unit about electronic e-governance. Okay, ICT, that is international communication technology, that provide e-government services or government services. The project is that e-governance and state of process, then stage, transactions and online performance that are included in e-governance module. So next slide is from the above discussion on e-governance we can discuss some types, then some stages. After that evolution of e-governance, then function of e-governance, then advantages of e-governance. Then that can be stated that the globalization, the role of e-governance is significant, right? You all know about the e-governance advantages, disadvantages, features and significant. That's why I'm talking with means I'm telling e-governance. Okay, this is blessing especially to third world countries. Okay, because all over world that is in online mode, that is we can say digital. Okay, so as a result of that implementation we can discuss e-governance as well. All those countries have been able to maintain the development and train on per developed countries. So the important thing is that knowledge power. Okay, so you have a knowledge power, then you can do everything. Okay, in the e-governance platform. So e-governance specially for government services. Okay, so e-governance empowers use by providing relevant information at minimal time, cost and price. Okay, so the outcome of this subject, that is e-governance, we can discuss the tools of e-governance, then application of e-governance, then uses of e-governance, and as well some information typically we can found in e-governance application, because sometime government is like some banking examination is going through in e-governance application, that is online mode. So in that case we can stable, or we can find out some information as well. We can find out the solution of e-governance, that is the e-governance is like development of significant, and then we can provide some information, relevant information at minimal time. Okay, so we can start with some models of e-governance, stages of e-governance, issuance of e-governance. There are some technical problems is occur, then eligible performance is also occur. So we can start with governance application as well. Governance, in that we have to provide public information, then then some EVM machine, that is known to be ballot, we can say. Okay, so government to government types that are included in e-governance, which is in the form of EVM machine, that is election. Okay, then past information and historical information that save in e-government application in comparative analysis model. Okay, and as well information about, we can discuss the e-governance application. So that is use of government services, and for government to employees as well government to citizen, and to create government to government project as well government to employees. Okay, so from the e-governance, that meaning and objective and features, we can discuss the blessing of third world countries, and like all these countries have been able to maintain their development. Yeah, because all country are very developed. Okay, as compared to our. So here knowledge is a power. Okay, understand everyone. So above on e-governance, which are using some information related of governance online mode, and e-governance basically we can use for government project in the form of online domain. Okay, so as a result of implementation of e-governance, all these countries have been able to maintain their trend on par with the developed countries. Okay, so e-governance empowers by providing relevant information. Yeah, relevant information is very important, and that is confidential. Okay, so e-governance information provide relevant information, because the public information is is saved in the form of past or historical information. Okay, so that known to be comparative analysis model. Okay, then the above e-governance significant, this is the blessing of e-governance, and some information related with e-governance application, then features, then advantages, disadvantages, we can study it in the e-governance subject. So here result of implementation of e-governance, and stages is also occur, then assurance of e-governance, there is e-seva, e-card, e-business, and e-remuneration. Okay, so all of information is included in e-governance, that is ICT, information communication technology, and that ICT, information communication technology, we can provide e-government services with the playing very important role in e-government project as well e-government services. Okay, so result of implementation of e-governance and maintain their development, that is the main important solution of e-governance. Okay, so by providing relevant information, cost and price, that is also important of e-governance. Conclusion occur, that is e-governance is very significant as well. Globalization of the role of e-governance is significant. Then result of implementation of governance is significant. Then development or trend on par with the developed countries. Okay, so e-governance specially defined to be online services, that is international communication technology, that is ICT, and E means electronic. So we can start with electronic in the e-services or e-government module, and we can study the whole e-governance subject. Okay, so in that we can discuss about advantages, some disadvantages, then stages, then evolution, then assurance, then features, then what will be outcome is there. After that, what is the main important objective of e-governance. Okay, then solution is what of e-governance. Okay, so that is very very important of this subject, including all the content of that thing. Okay, so yeah, so this is all about the subject of e-governance, unit 1. Okay, introduction of e-governance and advantages, objectives, and all conclusion we can cover in the unit 1. Okay, so thank you everyone.